Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Last week it was my birthday as well as kids do have the vacation, so we decided to go to New York. This time we are traveling by bus because it takes us about 5 hours to get there, and parking over there, it's very expensive. Also, New York traffic is horrible, so we didn't want to get stuck into the traffic for hours and hours. Also, we didn't want to worry about where we're gonna park the car. So then we decided to take the bus, and when we were over there, we used the Uber. So it was really convenient because you can just schedule your time whenever you want them to come and pick you up. They come pick you up, they drop you wherever you need to go, and always you can find the Uber where you are. And in case Uber is not there, the taxi is always there. So that was not the problem at all. So as you can see, the going to New York was very nice drive, and we all enjoyed it a lot. So our trip was for 5 days, and we did cover the Central Park, Times Square, Rockefeller Center, 9/11 Museum, as well as the Ground Zero, Empire State Building, UN, Brooklyn Bridge, as well as the World Trade Center. Because last time when we went to New York, we did cover the Statue of Liberty. So this time we want to stay at the Midtown. So after 5 long hours, we were finally there. And we stayed at the Hilton. Now this hotel was right in the Midtown. It was just a block away from the Rockefeller Center, as well as just 1 mile from the Central Park. So we were right in the middle. Everything was just kind of walking distance from here. Times Square was hardly less than 10 minutes from here. So everything was really convenient. And in case if we don't want to walk, we always take the Uber. So that was another convenience was there. As you can see, there was a huge fountain next to the hotel. So at nighttime we come here, sit and see all these people coming and going, all this traffic, as well as all this tall building. And the package that I picked, it was the executive package, and room I chose was the city view. So we were on the 40th floor, and at nighttime it looks so awesome from the room. We also had this spa in our hotel. I didn't use any of the service, but it was another convenience that it was there. And once you come inside, this is the lobby, and as you can see, there is so many people even inside also, and there was a 3 restaurant inside the hotel. So anytime if the kids want to just have like pizza, sandwich, salads, we can just go and get it. And this is the executive lounge. So here they do serve the breakfast in the morning as well as the appetizer in the evening time. Also coffee, tea, water, wine, beer, everything is available from early in the morning to the night. So you can walk in anytime and have all the stuff available for you. So this is another fast food restaurant where you can go and get the soup, salads, sandwiches. The pizza was very awesome. So after we check in, I had a cup of coffee as well as kids did had some snacks, and then we head to our room. Now I forgot to do the room tour, but we had a 2 double bed and the room size was decent. So this is the view from our window. As you can see, we had a huge buildings around it, as well as I can see the road underneath. And then we decided to go to Times Square because we didn't want to go to any museum or anywhere, but still we didn't want to waste our evening. So Times Square from where we were was only 10 minutes walking distance. So then we came here, we were just walking back and forth. We saw this huge billboard, and there was so many people around it. Also there was so many restaurants and different shops were here. So this whole experience was really awesome because I have seen all this stuff either in the movie or the pictures, but never experienced this. This whole thing was just so much mesmerizing, and we had really great time here on the Times Square. Also, the weather was perfect. It was not too hot, it was not humid, and after we were done here, we went to one of the Indian restaurant close by. The food was okay, but we just want to eat something because in the morning when we left, we had a lunch, and after coming here, of course, the kids did had some snacks, as well as I was carrying some snacks with me for them because it was 5 hours drives, and of course with the kids, you know, you have to have something with you. So I had some snacks, we had that, and after this we went to the Indian restaurant and then we head back to the hotel. And by the time we head back, it was 11:30, quarter to 12, and as you can see, there was still so many people were here, and all these food trucks, they were there too. So they were selling like burgers, hot dogs. Also, they had some falafel, and ice cream truck were there too. So we did had ice cream here. And this is the night view from our window. So night views was awesome too. So this is the day 2, around 7:30 in the morning, and we are going for the breakfast. So after breakfast, we were gonna go for the 9/11 Museum, Ground Zero, as well as the Grand Central. And these are the things they were serving for the breakfast. So as you can see, they have different kind of bagel, the bread were there, and also this cute bottle had a strawberry jam in it, and it was so yummy. Also, they had the orange and the blueberry jam. These are the sweet Danish, and on the other side they had a orange juice. They also had a milk, so if someone wants to eat cereal and milk, they have that option. Also, they had some fresh fruit, as well as some flavored yogurt and the plain yogurt. So if someone wants to make the parfait out of it, they can also do that. These are some butters as well as the cream cheese, and also they had boiled egg as well as the oatmeal. So overall the breakfast was awesome. They were also serving this water bottle as well as the sparkling water. So whenever we go somewhere, we just come here, grab some bottles. And they also had this wine station. So if someone wants to drink wine, it was also available for them. And these are the things that we got it for our breakfast. So after eating that yummy breakfast, here we are going for the museum, and I try to cover this huge building as much as I can. And here we are at the museum. This whole experience where basically I had a goosebump. Once we went there, I can feel the energy. The people around it, they were like kind of quiet. Nobody was talking much, and it basically takes you back to that day, because I remember when this thing happened, I was at the work and we all were basically kind of glued to the TV thinking what just had happened. So these are all the names that people who lost their life that day. This is one of the experiences that I will never forget in my life, and it was something that I just want to go there and see how it is. So these are the name of the people who lost their life in the Flight 11, and the good thing is they preserve all this stuff for the future generation, so they can come and witness all this. They can see how it was, and these are the buildings that were around it. And now we're gonna go inside the museum, and even the atmosphere inside the museum was very cold and very quiet. People were not talking much, and I'm so glad that I came here, experienced this, and also with my kids, you know, they learn so much from this that never take anything for granted. Enjoy your life, and you just don't know that what's gonna happen the next minute. So this is the fire engine truck that we're there, and this is number 3. So it was, as you can see, it destroyed completely, but they managed to preserve this, and they also had it at this museum. So this is it. This is the real fire engine number 3. As you can see, it destroyed, but they still managed to preserve, and it's here. This is the front side of it. This is the back side. And here you do have an option if you want to write message, and no, my handwriting is not this horrible. Actually, this pen wasn't working properly, so I was kind of struggling to write the message. But I just said, God bless America, and there was a huge wall behind it, like where they display everybody's messages there. So this is the wall, and as you can see, other people's messages were coming there too. So this is the slurry wall. The next is the last column. It's called marker of loss, and people has wrote all the messages on this, as well as some pictures were there too. And here they do have the waterline wall. It shows how badly it was damaged. And next they had the huge wall. It shows everything about the 9/11 news. And this is the shirt worn by one of the US Navy officer when they captured Osama bin Laden. So after finishing museum, we came to Grand Central, and this is basically a train station, but it is huge. There were so many people were here, and it basically reminded me of Mumbai, you know, because people are always in a rush. They are running around, and they also had so many different kind of shops as well as the restaurant. So at the ground level, they had some food court, and we went there to see what kind of food they have. And of course, we did find some Indian food over there. So here we are in the food court, and as you can see, they do have some Chinese, Mexican, Italian. So kids had pizza, and me and my husband had some Indian food. And they always say that if you want to live like a New Yorker, you have to ride the train. So we did try it, and it was okay. because it's just like a Mumbai, you know, it's always packed. You just have to go and find the place for you. And when we get off, there was a loft there, so of course I had to go and see what they have, because my husband and kids were waiting outside, so I was not gonna do any shopping, but I just want to see how the New York stores are. So here I am inside the store, just window shopping, and that's about it. So after browsing around, we were back to the hotel room. So friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me for this first 2 days at the New York, and I will see you guys soon in my next video. Until then, take care. Bye.